We live in a world dominated by smartphones. These devices have become an integral part of our daily lives, shaping how we interact with the world and each other. These sleek devices have revolutionized communication, information access, and even entertainment. From video calls that bridge the gap between continents to instant news updates and immersive games, smartphones have transformed our experiences. They fit in our pockets, making them convenient and always within reach. These devices connect us to the world, offering endless possibilities. Whether it's staying in touch with loved ones, working remotely, or simply passing the time, smartphones have become indispensable. Yet this technological marvel comes at a cost. The constant notifications, the pressure to stay updated, and the endless stream of information can be overwhelming. Our constant connection to the digital world can have profound effects on our mental and physical well-being. Late-night screen time can disrupt our sleep, and the urge to check our phones can distract us from important moments. Smartphones have become extensions of ourselves. We rely on them for everything from checking the weather to navigating traffic and even managing our schedules. We rely on them for everything from checking the weather to navigating traffic. They are our personal assistants, entertainment centers, and communication hubs. This dependence, however, can quickly turn into an unhealthy obsession. The need to stay connected can lead to anxiety and stress. We find ourselves glued to our screens, often at the expense of real-world interactions and experiences. Endlessly scrolling through social media feeds and refreshing our inboxes, we chase the next notification, the next update, the next like. This behavior, while seemingly harmless, can have significant consequences for our health and happiness. It can lead to feelings of isolation, stress, and even depression. The very devices that were designed to connect us can leave us feeling isolated and disconnected from the world around us. We miss out on the beauty of the present moment, and disconnected from the world around us, we become so engrossed in our screens that we fail to engage with the people and environment around us. It's time to take a step back and examine the impact our smartphones are having on our lives. Are we using them as tools to enhance our lives, or are they controlling us? Are we truly in control, or have our phones become our silent overlords? It's a question worth pondering as we navigate this digital age. It's a delicate balance, but one that we must strive to achieve for the sake of our well-being and happiness. The average person checks their phone 50 to 100 times per day. This statistic is not just a number, it represents a significant portion of our daily lives spent interacting with a small screen. That's a staggering amount of time spent staring at a screen, often without even realizing it. We become so engrossed in our digital worlds that we lose track of time and our surroundings. We unlock our phones for no reason, scroll through apps without purpose, and fall into the trap of mindless consumption. This behavior is not just a habit, it's a cycle that feeds on itself, making it harder to break free. This constant interaction with our devices fragments our attention spans and reduces our ability to engage in deep, meaningful activities. Our brains are constantly switching tasks, never fully focusing on one thing. Think about it, how many times have you picked up your phone today? Each time you do, you're interrupting whatever you were doing, making it harder to concentrate and be productive. How many of those times were for a specific purpose, and how many were simply out of habit? This habitual checking is a form of digital addiction where the phone becomes a crutch for boredom or anxiety. The truth is, most of our phone interactions are impulsive, driven by a desire to fill even the smallest pockets of downtime. We reach for our phones in elevators, in lines, and even during conversations. This constant digital stimulation leaves us feeling wired and tired, unable to fully disconnect and recharge. Our sleep patterns are disrupted and our mental health suffers as a result. The sheer volume of information we're exposed to daily is overwhelming. We are bombarded with news, social media updates, and endless notifications, all vying for our attention. Notifications bombard us from all directions, demanding our immediate attention. Each ping and buzz pulls us away from the present moment, creating a sense of urgency that is often unwarranted. This relentless barrage of information creates a state of constant distraction, making it difficult to focus on the present moment and truly connect with the people around us. We miss out on real-life experiences and meaningful interactions. We are, in essence, training our brains to crave distraction. sacrificing our ability to focus and engage in meaningful thought. The more we give in to these distractions, the harder it becomes to break free and reclaim our attention. It's time to take a step back and reassess our relationship with our phones. By setting boundaries and being mindful of our usage, we can regain control and focus on what truly matters. The rise of smartphone use has coincided with an increase in mental health issues, particularly among young people. Studies have linked excessive phone use to anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbances. The constant pressure to be connected, the fear of missing out, and the curated perfection of social media all contribute to a decline in mental well-being. Social media, while designed to connect us, can often have the opposite effect. We compare ourselves to the idealized versions of people we see online, leading to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. The constant stream of negativity and drama can also take a toll on our mental health, leaving us feeling drained and anxious. Furthermore, the blue light emitted from our phones interferes with our sleep patterns. This artificial light suppresses melatonin production, a hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. As a result, we find it harder to fall asleep, experience poorer sleep quality, and wake up feeling groggy and unrested. We live in a world of constant stimulation where every moment is filled with the buzz of notifications and the allure of endless content. Our smartphones are overflowing with information, entertainment, and social interaction, making it almost impossible to disconnect. While this constant connectivity can be beneficial, offering us instant access to knowledge and the ability to stay in touch with loved ones, it comes at a cost. Our brains are constantly bombarded with stimuli, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. The relentless influx of information can lead to mental fatigue and stress. This overstimulation can lead to a decline in cognitive function, reduced creativity, and difficulty focusing on tasks that require sustained attention. Our ability to think deeply and critically is compromised. Ironically, while social media platforms are designed to connect us, they can contribute to feelings of isolation and loneliness. The more we engage online, the more we may feel disconnected in real life. We spend hours scrolling through the curated lives of others, comparing ourselves and feeling increasingly disconnected from the real world. This constant comparison can erode our self-esteem and happiness. This sense of isolation can have a profound impact on our mental health, leading to feelings of sadness, emptiness, and a lack of purpose. The digital world can sometimes feel like a void, devoid of genuine human connection. True connection requires genuine interaction, empathy, and shared experiences. It's about the warmth of a smile, the comfort of a hug, and the joy of shared laughter. It's about being present in the moment, actively listening and engaging with the people around us. These are the moments that build strong, meaningful relationships. When we allow our phones to dominate our attention, we miss out on these opportunities for meaningful connection. We become distant even when physically present. We become passive observers of life rather than active participants. To truly live, we must put down our phones and engage with the world around us, embracing the beauty of real, unfiltered experiences.